witness yet another human initiative taken by the developed in the People's Republic of China. Everyone, shall we go to the basket? In the People's Republic of China, to accept on behalf of the peoples of democratic and marking this very special upgraded the bilateral relations to strategic cooperative public to witness yet another human initiative certificate of donation being handed over. To do join us, would like to call upon His People's Republic of China to accept on behalf of the people and marking this very special donation.
First of all, I would like to mention that the friendship between Sri Lanka and China goes back to millennia. The event taken place today will be a very important milestone of our friendship. China stood with Sri Lanka even in very difficult times and events. People of Sri Lanka will never forget it. On behalf of His Excellency the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Government of Sri Lanka and people of Sri Lanka, I would like to express our gratitude towards His Excellency the Chinese President Xi Jinping, Chinese government and people of China for this donation of 600,000 Sinopharm vaccines. We face many difficulties during last 2 to 3 weeks to bring this to Sri Lanka due to certain unexpected influences from various parties. However, we overcome all these influences and ultimately make it a success. Especially I would like to thank for the diplomatic crowd at Colombo representing China. They work tireless to make this success. Thank you very much.
Ayubowan, when I came. Today is indeed a remarkable day. We jointly welcome the arrival of 600,000 doses of vaccines, a gift by Chinese people to Sri Lanka people, and hold the handover ceremony. This Monday, the Chinese President Xi Jinping, with his counterpart, Sri Lanka President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, had a wonderful phone conversation, reached broad and important consensus, which will be the strategic and fundamental guidance for the future development of our bilateral relationship. The arrival of the vaccines once again demonstrated the deep brotherhood between our two peoples and the two countries. Once again implemented the commitment of President Xi, making the Chinese COVID-19 vaccines a global public good, and once again declare that solidarity is the only right way for international community to defeat the pandemic at an early date and build the global community of health for mankind. So I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all departments and friends from two sides participated in the transportation and handing over of the vaccines. China and Sri Lanka are good neighbors, looking out for each other, good friends, treat each other with equality and trust, and good partners in mutually beneficial cooperation. So in the fight against the pandemic, our two countries and two peoples have been always standing firmly together and extending a helping hand to each other. In the first stage of the pandemic in China, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Prime Minister Mashinda Rajapaksa, and people from all walks of life in Sri Lanka all expressed the strongest support to China after the virus outbreak in Sri Lanka. It was China who firstly provided medical supplies and financial support. Sri Lanka was also the first countries to which China donated vaccines. It's worth mentioning that the Sri Lanka government has decided to include Chinese nationals in his vaccination plan. To this regard, on behalf of China, I would extend high appreciation for these most friendly gestures. Withstanding the test of the pandemic, I firmly believe that China and Sri Lanka, the strategic cooperative partnership based on sincere mutual assistance and everlasting friendship will elevate to new level. Now, in just 2 weeks, the Sinhala and Tamil New Year is approaching. I sincerely wish all Sri Lanka brothers and sisters happiness and health, and have a peaceful and prosperous New Year. We do believe, and the strong leadership of the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Sri Lanka people will certainly overcome the pandemic in the early date and embrace socio-economic recovery and development, and make great achievements in the post-COVID era. Thank you all.